How about you tell me what you'll do to me this spooky Christmas? Oh, the things I will do to you, boy, will be immaculate. I will show you power you have never seen before. How does that sound?
I'm confused.
Why is that, young boy?
I thought I was doing things to you.
Oh, sorry. What are you gonna do to me? Are you gonna make me feel good and warm inside?
Well, if it's a spooky Christmas, I'm gonna spook you.
Oh, spooky. Okay. What are you gonna shoot your spider webs in me? Are you gonna jack my lantern?
I'm gonna be spooky Santa Claus.
Oh, you're gonna make me a ho
I'm gonna be skeleton Santa Claus.
Oh, you're gonna bone me then. All right.
Well, I don't know about that one.
Oh, my bad.
I'm sorry, sir. This is a Christian podcast. Okay.
Oh, don't worry. I'm the pastor.
So if you could keep that behavior out of our podcast, I would
Well,
appreciate it.
I, the priest, and you, the youth, will keep it between us.
No. No.
Got a confession? Wanna come to the confession booth with me? Want to get stripped down into your robe and do some prayers on your knees?
And you say you're worried about cursing on this podcast. And these are the things you say. Cursing?
Hey.
That's crossing the line.
I haven't said anything yet incriminating.
You're turning into Obama.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I've said nothing. I'm just saying, what?
Master, I didn't know you were Obama.
Hey, now, we don't say master around here. we just say father, you know?
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the Church of Republicans. Or no, what is he? Democrat?
Church of two guys and one toilet.
Two guys, one priest, one child, and a whole lot of fun.
Oh no.
one priest, one child, one confession booth.
I cannot believe that you get on me about cursing on the podcast. And this is what you do.
I don't get on you. I just...
What? Talk about double standards.
Hey, man. I'm just... A little role play never hurt.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
It's just some friendship foreplay, you know?
Yeah, just some innocent foreplay.
Hey, priests have never done anything bad, you know?
Never.
Nope, definitely not. You know,
Of
maybe
course
we
not.
should go camping, you know? Sleep in the same tent, you know? Maybe I'll forget to pack my sleeping clothes.
No.
You know, maybe it's cold. There's only one sleeping bag, you know?
I don't think this is
We gotta survive somehow.
I don't think we can rate this podcast T for teen anymore. I think this podcast is rated M for mature.
This is rated A for adultery.
Adult only.
Adult only, yeah. 18
yeah,
plus.
The like porn game rating. Adult only.
Yep. Oh my, Pastor! I'm gonna churn some butter. Oh my boy, you churned that butter well.
You know, I wonder why there's only why both the mature and adult only ratings exist.
I don't know why you're still doing the voice when you're just asking a normal question.
When there's only 1 year difference between the M17 plus rating and being an adult. It's kind of weird.
That is weird. Yeah. You know what? I don't know. Yeah, because you get the M for mature, which is 17 plus, and then you got triple X
adult
for
only is presumably 18.
Yeah. Huh. Maybe that'd be something good to research. You know,
Maybe they should just get rid of mature. Just make them all
make it
only.
Make it 16. Then you have 2 years in between. But yeah, interesting. But anyway, I guess I'll intro us here. Actually, do you want to intro us? Since I always do it.
I'd love to.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Two Guys One Toilet podcast.
What episode are we on?
We're on episode one of them. And I am your host, Samuel Muller, and this right here is my lovely assistant, Kevin Bone.
I'm your assistant? All right.
And we're here to talk about some video games or something, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, we might get to it. Yeah, we're on episode
You never know.
15. 1-5. I didn't think we were that far, but yeah. We're on 15. We're almost to 20. So, you know, we're getting up there. We're getting up there in the big boy numbers. We're almost legal. You know, 3 more episodes, we're legal. You know, come get us,
Very
big
nice.
boys, you know. But, yeah.
How was Jamaica?
I did not go to Jamaica. I went to Cancun.
Jamaica. You went to Cancun.
Yeah, we talked about going to Jamaica.
Mexico.
Though. Yeah, last podcast, which was 2 weeks ago, because we didn't film last week, because I'll get into that.
I was saying earlier, I should have had a guest on, but I neglected to do my duties.
Yeah, but we'll start. So I went to Cancun. I've been there before and that resort before, so it wasn't really anything new. We just kind of hung out at the hotel. There were some crazy big waves, and so we went and bought some boogie boards, and we're boogie boarding, man. And it was pretty awesome, honestly. Had some nice, good food. Had some nice fish, some mahi, which I did not know was in Mexico. I thought it was just a Hawaiian thing.
Type of fish?
Yeah, so I don't know what kind of fish it is, but it's a very good fish. Let me look it up. Mahi. Nope, I misspelled it. It's a fish.
Does it come from the ocean?
Yeah, it's a big fish. It's a very large fish. It's about 50 pounds of fish. But yeah, no, it is very good. I had some in Hawaii. Very awesome. Had some there. Very awesome. But yeah, so
To try some mahi.
Yeah. And while there, I did some good drinking. That was not great.
Well, okay. Was it good or was it not great?
Well, here's what I figured out. Strawberry daiquiris, fire. Pina coladas, pretty good. Mango daiquiris, they taste like pink medicine, and they suck.
Like Pepto-Bismol?
Like kind of Pepto-Bismol. There's a different pink medicine I'm thinking of, but I can't remember the name of it. But it tastes like that. That was terrible. And then Dos Equis tastes like watered down German beer. It's not bad, but it ain't great, you know. So I had a good amount of Dos Equis. But But yeah, so, and then about on like Thursday, I started to get a sore throat. And I kind of thought it was just kind of from yelling and stuff, because every night they had a concert playing in the hotel, and I went to those, and I was kind of singing along and stuff. So I was like, it's probably fine, right? And so,
Sure.
the end of the trip happens. We fly home. Everything's fine. I just got a little bit of a sore throat. Sunday comes around, right? And Sunday, I've lost pretty much my voice, and that's why we didn't film. Sunday night
Indeed.
Sunday night is when stuff went from, all right, I'm feeling, not great, to, wow, this is the worst feeling I've ever felt in my entire life, and I want to die. So at about 1 a.m.
Nice.
on Sunday night, technically Monday morning, 1 a.m. to about 8 a.m., I threw up and had the worst diarrhea in my life for that whole time span. Sometimes at the same time, sometimes on its own. But I had lost...
Oh,
yes. So
it was coming out both ends.
yes, I literally, for the first three
Simultaneously.
times, I sat on the toilet. Luckily, my shower is right here. I sat on the toilet,
You're in your shower.
blasting my butthole, right? I turn and then throw up in the shower so I'm coming out of both ends, right?
This is perfect content for the title of our show. This is
Yes.
perfect.
Yes, the first poop story
Yeah,
we have is this.
your suffering is really coming through.
So,
clutch here.
so basically, it is full liquid, everywhere. Not a solid to be found. But basically, I throw up and poo for so long, and I got to a point where I was just dry heaving. Nothing was coming out. And so at 8 a.m., my mom and my dad took me to the hospital, and I took some medicine. They put an IV in me, and I felt a lot better. And then I tried, I think the same day, I ate one cracker and immediately threw it up. And so for about Monday and Tuesday, I had no food.
Damn.
Tuesday, I had half a banana. And then after
You
that,
could hold down half a banana though.
yes, I held down half a banana.
You didn't picky nut.
And then I was able to eat like a little bit of noodles and stuff. And now I'm pretty much fine though. Still got a little bit of a cough. That's pretty much it. Slight runny nose, but I'm a lot better. So that was, I think, out of all the sicknesses I've had, that was the worst. After throwing up and pooping,
Sounds terrible.
I could not stand up without feeling I was going to pass out because I had so little liquid in me. And yeah, so I was bedridden for about
You're
the whole
just
week.
like super dehydrated because your body wouldn't allow you to keep any water inside of you.
Yeah, I threw and pooed everything out. So that's why I was not at work. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's why we didn't film. I had the worst sickness of my life. Even pneumonia was better than that.
So what do you think it was?
It was influenza A, so basically the flu.
It was just a really bad case of the flu?
Yeah, my whole family, they had the flu, but no one else threw up. Yeah, like my parents got like diarrhea, but other than that, they're like fine. They have like a cough and stuff, but yeah, no, I got messed up, very bad.
So don't go to Cancun is what I'm hearing.
Don't go to Mexico and meet two British girls, because I think they give it to me. So yeah. Oh,
Those damn British.
talking about that, one, there's a lot of Canadians there, but I met a British girl. She probably won't see this because I didn't get any of her information, and we're not that big yet. Her name was Imogen.
One day, 3 years from now, when we're huge, blown up,
Yeah.
she's gonna see this episode.
Those two British girls will see us and be like, "Oh, I know that kid. He's the guy Actually, I didn't really do anything notable there. That's the guy who's funny. I don't know. I was very tamed. But well, so first thing was the one girl's name is Imogen, like imagine, but Emma.
Imogen.
Imogen, the stupidest
With
name I've ever heard.
with not a wait, with an I or an E? Because normally how I've
it's a
heard it
E.
is Imogen with an I, right?
No, E. It's a E.
Oh,
It's Emma,
Okay.
like Emma, and then Jin. Emma Jin.
yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
I don't.
So, and she went by Emo. Emu. Emo. Emu.
Emo.
Yeah, she went by Emu. And so that was
No,
interesting.
emo.
Yeah, Emu. But
Emo.
Emu, like the bird.
No, I want emo.
Oh
That's
yeah,
better.
emo. Okay, yeah. So we'll call her Emo. But so one of the nights when we first
I am making this reality now.
yeah,
I'm writing this story too.
you are a part of this now. But basically, so the first night we met them, before we met them actually, me and my brother were gonna play some Uno in the lobby, and so it was nighttime in the afternoon, and we're playing Uno, and we're like,
Oh,
what?
was it nighttime or was it afternoon, Kevin? You
was
need to get
night.
your story straight here.
It was like
This-
9
this-
p.m., 10 p.m.
Sounds pretty suspicious.
Yeah, okay. Well, it was late, okay? It was night. And so they were at the bar, because there's like a bar and then the lounge, and we're in the lounge. And so I had my brother go and talk to him because I didn't feel like getting up. And so we invited them over. And he needs to work on talking to girls anyway. So, but so they come over, and one thing I've never heard in my life is Imogen did not know how to play Uno. Yes.
Okay.
But then we later figured out she does know how to play Uno. But we also figured out there is a different rule set. Call it now the British rules. And that is
there's all kinds of rule sets for Uno.
yeah, but it was so different that it threw us off. So like if you play a 9, I can play a 9 and
Out of turn.
No. So,
No?
let me explain this
Okay.
here, okay? So, you play a 9. Well, it doesn't really matter what you play. But, okay, you play a 9. It's green. I play a 9. That's also green. But also, if I have any other 9s on my hand, I can play them at the same time. And they don't have to be the same color.
Okay.
Or, what I can do is play that 9 in green. But say I have 8, 7, and 6 also in green. I can also play those. So you can play numerically. So they...
Oh, so you can play up and down.
Yes. And
Oh,
so...
I haven't played Uno like that.
Yeah, what we can also do is play 9 green, go down to 6 green, play another 6, and then do numeric on that as well.
Wait, why can you skip from 9 to 6?
I meant like go down like 9, 8, 7, 6 in green.
Oh.
And then you play your other 6, which may be blue, and then you can do numerically on the blue. Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy.
So
It's awesome.
This sounds like it requires a lot more thought than the Uno that I'm used to.
A little bit, honestly, but it
It sounds like you
pretty
have
awesome.
to be planning ahead quite a bit for this
Yeah,
version
no,
of
it
Uno.
was,
I don't know if I like this.
No, it was definitely an interesting game because I've never played anything like that, and so it was definitely different. But it honestly, I kind of like it. It was kind of awesome because you can play it and then go up and down. Like it's pretty awesome. But you can't do yeah, there's some other like little stuff in it, but it was pretty awesome. I quite liked it. It was cool to learn something new.
while you are in the middle of putting cards down, can someone else interrupt you? Or
No.
is it just your turn?
It's just your turn. So if you're playing numerically, or doing the same numbers, you just kind of lay it all at the same time. You're not like, you just kind of like get it ready and then, but you just spread it out. So yeah, so you play all your numerics and then next person.
That is a strange take on Uno.
It's definitely interesting, but it was kind of awesome. So.
It sounds like the games would end pretty dang quick.
You would think.
I'm sorry. Should I keep talking so that you can open your Gatorade? Blah 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 blah. Uno. I like Uno. Uno is fun.
Yeah, but you would kind of think, because I thought that too. I was like, the game is just going to go by super fast. But the chances of actually getting all like numerically, because you can't do
just
like
laying your hand out.
Yeah, you can't do like 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. It has to go down all the way to 1, or go all the way up to 9 to go backwards again.
Wait, what?
So you either have to, if you start with like 4, or we'll say 6, okay? You have 6. And then you have 5, 4, 3. You can't then go back 4, 5, 6. You have to go down, like if you're going to do a whole thing, you have to go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you can do 2, 1, 3, 4.
So you have to get to either 9 or 0 in order
1.
to go back up.
Oh, 0, yeah. Yeah. Like, if you're going to go down and back, you have to hit the ends.
But if you are counting down or up, are you allowed to put, say, multiple 3s down at the same time? Or it just needs to be one at a time?
I think... I can't remember if you can only do numerical or do all the same number. I don't think you can do both. I think you can only do one or the other.
Okay. So you could choose maybe.
Because I think that's how we were playing it, is you either do numerical or you have to do all the same number.
Duplicates.
Yeah. So it kind of works like that. Yeah. So that was very interesting. They were very nice. One day maybe we'll meet again, but the likelihood of that is very low. But yeah, if they see this, hello.
Put out a Craigslist missed connection ad
For UK.
in the United Kingdom.
I know what area they're in.
Surely they'll see that, right?
Yeah. Because I know...
Everyone still looks at Craigslist, right?
Yeah. I know what area they're in, so it shouldn't be too hard. I can find them. But no, I met...
What's the area?
Birmingham? No.
Imogen from the UK. If you're watching this,
Imogen, Katie, if you're listening to this right now,
feel free to comment. Feel free to send us a message.
Hit us up. You know,
and of course, like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe, please. Thank you. But yeah, so I think we'll take a break from me here. What did you do while I was gone? What did?
What was that about?
Nothing.
You don't think I did anything?
No, I just had to clear my throat there. So what did you do? Because today you went snowboarding? Right?
Well, today I was out snowboarding.
Where'd you
go? I was out at Breckenridge, the most famous ski resort in the state.
Yeah.
Got hit in the knee by a fellow snowboarder.
Nice.
So that was great. Yeah, he came cruising down the mountain, and I was just chilling with my cousin, just taking it slow. And
Hot cousin or not hot cousin?
I don't feel super
Guy or
comfortable rating the
girl?
attractiveness of my cousin.
Guy or girl?
It is a girl. She's a girl.
Okay. Well, we'll move on from that. We'll keep that in the back pocket there. But how long? How long does it take you to?
Why do you ask, Kevin?
No reason. But how long does it take you to get to Breckenridge?
It took quite a while. It took me like an hour 45 this morning. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it takes, I think, from my house about like 2.5. I think from my house it's about 3 hours ish, slightly less. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's it's not ideal.
Yeah.
It's not as convenient a drive as Keystone.
Yeah.
Keystone's more like an hour, 10 minutes from me. It's not as bad.
Yeah.
But we went there because that looked like the best snow so far in the season.
Yeah.
The Keystone has 68 inches this winter so far, and then Breckenridge has 94. So it's been pretty good snow so far this season, I think. Got a fair amount of it this past week. Vale looked even better. Vale had like 104 inches of snow.
That's not bad at all.
So I need to get over there at some point.
Yeah.
But I finally got over there. Got my ass up. Got over there at like 12:30.
Oh.
Did some runs with the cousin and another friend, and got my knee hammered. Good snow. Good weather.
How much was the lift ticket?
Oh, I have a season pass.
Oh, okay.
Silly goose.
Yeah. My bad.
Yeah. Lift tickets are normally like
it's like $100, like $45 or something. Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah, it's pretty much always at least like 120.
Yeah.
And then on busy days, it can go up to like above 200. I've heard.
Yeah.
Seen.
It's almost cheaper just to like fly to Washington, go to White Pass, and just go snowboard there. Because White Pass, like every time we'd go, it'd be like $35 or $40. So
yeah, that's
and it was
good.
Never crazy busy or nothing, and the snow was always pretty nice. So yeah. I don't know, but I want to get out sometime. This year I didn't buy the season pass. I think my dad and brother did, but I think
it's too late now.
Yeah, I think this summer I'm gonna buy myself some skis, and then next year I'm gonna get the season pass and do all that. But I think this year I'll probably go once or twice and then call it good. But we'll see.
Yeah, spend $150 on lift tickets.
I'm gonna get my money's worth of it though. I'm gonna go take a poop on the top of the hill. So
you're gonna get there at first chair and leave at last chair?
Nope. We used to do like
you go to Keystone, and you could ski from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. because they have night skiing sometimes.
It's too early, man. We never, even in Washington.
I'm never out there that early.
Yeah,
I can tell you that much. Especially not with working from 1 p.m. to 9:30 p.m.
I wake up at 10 a.m. Stuff before 10 a.m. not for me. So you know, I don't know. But yeah. So yeah, what did you do last weekend, Senor?
I don't know. I just played video games, I guess,
Wow.
and been playing a fair amount of Forza Horizon 5
Oh
uh,
man, I want to get
lately.
Forza 5. I've been so
Well,
hardly debating it.
let me tell you,
Tell me,
uh,
please.
that video game is on Game Pass.
I don't care for Game Pass. I'm just gonna buy it.
What?
But I like
Dude,
Forza 4,
come on.
fire.
Dude,
Forza
just-
3, fire. Forza 2,
Just-
fire. I didn't play the original Forza. But isn't
You want me to
it?
make it simple for you? You
Yeah,
want me to
just-
make a simple way for you to get Game Pass half off?
Just let me go to your house and play it.
All right.
I will drive an hour to come play Forza.
Be my guest. Yeah. Want to come over and play Forza tomorrow? Be my guest.
Maybe not tomorrow.
Um,
I'm busy tomorrow, but yeah.
but you know, there's more crafty ways to do it. But what you can do is you can just buy like a 12-month Xbox Live subscription.
Or buy the game.
You redeem that subscription, and that's going to cost you like $60, right?
I just buy the game.
Or a year. And then you go into your Microsoft account and you convert that to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. And then you have a year of Game Pass for half off.
Or I just
$5.
buy the game.
Well, I mean, technically, Ultimate is $15 a month, but base Game Pass is $10, and you'd be paying $5 a month.
Or just buy the game for the same price.
Or, I mean, you
and
could,
have it for life.
but are you gonna like? Okay, if that's what fits your fancy.
So
I'm sure you could get it on sale for $30 or
Probably.
less. I'm sure. Just wait for a Steam Christmas sale in like a week or two, probably.
do they have so in Forza 4 they had a thing where you do like some missions, and then I think it was like taxi service or something, but you just accrue money passively over time. After you do like the mission thing, you just get money every.
Like it was an exploit to get unlimited money.
No, it would only give you like 1,000 a week, like actual week. But now I'm at I think like 12 million. But yeah, so like yeah, so you have to complete all the missions, and then every so often it gives you like $1,000 because you completed it, and it's just like passive income. It's not like
why is this so special?
because if you do what I did and you don't touch the game for a year and you come back, you have $6 million. So, no, but it was nice because you could do like races and stuff, and then you would just make like extra money just passively receiving it. So if you don't play it for a little bit, you've made money.
Wait, so you'd be making money in the game while you weren't playing?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So you didn't have to play. It just
Weird.
would over every like week it would give you a certain amount.
Is this because like you did a race or something, and now you have a ghost in that race? Now, if your ghost beats someone, you get money, or
No, so I think it was called taxi service, and so basically the missions are get from point A to point B within this time, and then it's like 12 of those, and so you have to just do the like time trials basically in like random cars, and each one would be a different car, or no, I think every time it was the old timey like taxi, because you unlock the taxi afterwards too. but you just have to do that like 12 like different ones in different locations, and then you get the passive income. So, but it was never like a whole lot of money to where like you wait a month and you're buck rack rich. It's like you gotta wait a while to really get a whole bunch. But it was nice because it gave you just a little extra to get stuff.
Are you sure that wasn't a bug? I don't understand why doing this, like completing this mission, would then give you just passive money.
Because
in the game,
like in older games, it was a lot harder to get money to buy cars, and so this way it gave people
the older Forzas.
Yeah, like Forza 3. I think Forza 3. I remember it being hard to buy new cars because you have to just do races and stuff, and if you didn't, you're never gonna buy anything. And it just kind of makes it nicer because you still do races and stuff to get money, but it's just like a little like helper, because otherwise, I thought it was nice because it made it easier to buy cars because you don't have to grind it as much. Basically, you have a little bit of a help. So I don't know. I liked it.
They definitely made it easy to get money in Forza 5.
Yeah.
Forza Horizon 5 for sure.
Yeah.
And you'll just get cars dropped on you every now and then.
Yeah.
Like every time you level up, you can level up just by drifting around and running into shit, and you'll get XP from it. They'll give you a spin.
Yeah.
Which is
I like that. I thought it was good.
I dislike the gambling connotation there. I feel like maybe that is trying to play into gambling addiction for some people. But aside from that, the spins give you cars all the time.
Yeah.
So you'll just be getting cars every now and then. It'll give you a bunch of credits. It'll give you millions of credits, and then you can go buy a car on the store if you want.
I think though that's better than if you got nothing out of it, or if you just maybe got like a little bit of money, but then you just end up like if you didn't have that at all, you just have like one car for like a couple months, and then after doing a bunch of races, then you can buy another car. But where that it gives you more cars and more variety, because driving the same car for the whole time, it is a little bit boring. So
I just feel as if there's a way it could have been executed better. I like the amount of stuff they're drip feeding to you. Like that's really nice. Like the progression is good. Like the progression works well. It's just the slot machine aesthetic to it.
Yeah,
is really in poor taste.
Yeah.
I think.
But how do you do it?
There's a skip button for it, but even if you press A to skip, it will still play the last little bit of the slot machine ticking.
Yeah.
Before it lands on the thing that you get.
Do you think it's just
so you can
pop
be like,
up?
oh no, I almost got the really cool car or whatever. It feels like it's built to make you feel as though you're missing out.
I feel like
you'll go and spend money on like real money on more spins.
I feel like it entices you to want to try to level up again, because I like that you can see what you can get. And so it's not like, you open a present and you get this, but you have no idea what else you could get. So you're like, oh, there's some good stuff. I wonder what I get. But I feel like it entices you to want to play more and unlock it.
Well, what they could do is they could just have like a battle pass track, right? Like everyone else is doing nowadays. Now that they got a slap on the wrist for loot boxes.
Yeah, but the reason I don't like the battle pass thing, one is Fortnite. No, but like, because everybody then ends up with the same thing. Whereas with the wheel, people will end up with different cars. So if you're playing along, with your friend and you have the battle pass, you can't show off your unique cars because everybody's getting the same car unless you're buying something unique. But with the wheel spin, they're always different. And so, like, I may get a Pantera and you get a Ford Cosworth. And I'm like, wow, hey, check out my Pantera. What did you get? Well, I got this piece of crap Cosworth. I'm like, okay, cool. You know, or like, I got a Nissan Juke. Wow, that is garbage. I'm going to sell it. So... You know, I don't know.
You're describing exactly the mentality that encourages people to buy into microtransactions.
I mean, it depends how you think about it. If you think about, I want every single car immediately, then yes, you buy it and you unlock everything all at the same time. But if you want to unlock something cool and slowly progress and then one day have the full collection, then I don't think you'll want to buy into it. Like,
well, you could still do that by having a predictable reward track.
Yeah. I don't know. I think of it kind of like trading cards, you know. If you and a friend both get one pack of cards, if it was a battle pass, you would get the exact same cards. But since there is the uniqueness of it, you're not going to end up with the same thing. And I feel like it's cooler.
That is what drives people to buy this crap. That is why people love Magic, like, or trading cards or whatever so much, is because, they don't know what they're going to get. What's in the mystery box? Whoa!
Well,
it encourages people to spend more money than they normally would.
I don't know if it's really I don't know. I mean, yes, but I feel like it's the uniqueness. I don't care really about the mystery or what you can see, what you can get, but I think the uniqueness of having different chances every time is kind of cool. I don't know. Like, because... Yeah,
I can appreciate the idea of not knowing what you're gonna get, but that is exactly the gambling mentality. That is a slippery slope.
Is it better than to
Maybe
have?
It would be better if it didn't even play an animation or anything. It just
popped up,
gives you a random thing whenever you level up, which. You know, I mean, would be a little bit better, I think.
I think Battle Pass, the wheel spin, or even just something popping up is all of the same thing, though. Because no matter what, you're going to level up and unlock something. Now, if you want to pay to unlock everything, it still is the same thing. Doesn't matter if it rolls, Battle Pass, or just pops up. You're still unlocking something new. And if people want to unlock something new, they can pay for all of it. So it doesn't matter how it comes out, as long as you can still pay for it. I think keep the system of the wheel spin, but just make it so you can't pay to buy it, and so you have to level up to unlock the stuff. I think that's the best way of doing it.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. That way... You're not really exploiting people because they wouldn't be able to just dump their bank account on getting new cars.
Because, if I'm going to spend money in the game, I'm not going to spend my money on a wheel spin. I'm just going to spend money to get in-game money to buy all the cars instead of do a wheel spin.
I maybe I should have said this earlier, but I don't technically know if you can buy more wheel spin. I mean, I guess the fact that you get them when you level up means that that's probably the only way you get them.
Because I think in Forza,
so maybe if that's the case, it's not so egregious.
Because Forza 4, I know you can't buy them. Because I would watch people do them, and they all had to play. And they collected them all up, and then all opened them all at the same time. Because I don't think you can buy them.
Yeah,
I think the whole thing was because I remember watching people, and they would talk about that they've collected all these up, and now they're gonna open all of them up. So I don't think, and I don't ever remember seeing anything to where you could buy them. So
Yeah,
I think it is
maybe my concerns are unfounded.
yeah. I do
because I haven't seen them around anywhere in the game. It is possible that you could just go find them on the Windows Store.
Yeah.
Like, oh, wheel spin, $2.
Yeah. If you if you could pay for it, it'd be stupid. That I can agree with. If you pay for it, it is stupid. But getting it through unlocking, I think, is a good system. That's my So
Did you see how much people were dumping into Diablo Immortal earlier this year?
I'm betting a lot though, but no, I haven't.
Yeah, there were streamers just dumping like tens of thousands of dollars into Diablo Immortal just to be like, see, look how exploitative this game is. After they spent $10,000 on Diablo Immortal.
I remember hearing there's some kind of like pet or something. There's like it's like an actual piece that it's like a pet thing, and then you unbox it and you scan it into the game. But it's sold for like $10,000 or something. It's something super stupid. It's either World of Warcraft or Diablo, I think. But it's like a little It's like a little pet, but it's like an actual thing inside of a box.
Like an amiibo.
Like an amiibo, yes. And it's sold, and it's worth a whole bunch of money, and it's super stupid. So even like Pokemon cards, like the old ones being super rare, I don't care for it. I like Pokemon cards, but if it's over like $100, that's too much. So
there was heard something about like a CS:GO skin recently that sold for
a lot,
300,000 some.
Yeah.
Maybe we talked about this.
I don't think we talked about it, but
there's a CS:GO skin with just the skin is just like a gun with some stickers on it, right?
Yeah, like a lot of the CS:GO skins, especially karambits, like the knives, they go for a lot, and it's really stupid. I don't understand it. That used to be a big gambling thing that was a lot of controversy around.
But it's still going strong.
Yeah.
The news coverage of it died out, but it is as strong as ever from what I hear.
Yeah. So.
Anyway.
Yeah, talking about
Forza 5 is fun.
Yeah. I'll come over and play it.
When I try to play multiplayer races, I get the floor wiped with me because I have I don't have a car tuned for each type of race, like each class of race. You got your like D through S class vehicles.
Yep.
So if you're in a C class race, per se, for instance, you would want, I think it would be a 700 point vehicle. Because B would be 800, A is 900, S is 999. Yeah. So there's a point value for every car to rate how good it is.
Yep.
And once you get like 100 above one rank, you go to the next rank.
Yeah. Yeah, you really want to be the top of your rank. Like if you're racing C and it's 700 to 799, you want to be at that 90, you know.
Yeah, so the highest point value in each class is 600, 700, 800, 900. And then S2 is weird.
Yeah,
because it's 999.
Well, I think you're too high on it because I think S is 900 and then S2.
There's an S1 and S2 class, right?
There's also X. No, X is 999. Then there's Because
Okay.
it's DC. Because I thought D was like 400 or 300. Because it's like DC, B, A, S1, S2, and then X. Or at least
But
there
anyway,
used to be X, which was
the point is
999.
you want to be right at the top
Yeah.
of that each class. And everyone I was racing against had that, so I stood no chance.
Yeah, I mean it depends too
those
how you
races.
have your cartoon, like depending on what tires you have, or if you have nice suspension, or how you have your gear tuning and stuff. It does depend. Like if you're,
I have not tried to do that. That is very scary.
that's like all I really do.
I just go on the public tuning profiles, and I pick somebody that has a good looking tuning profile. Oh, this is all right. Yeah, this is 800. Yeah, okay, I'll take this.
I never do that. I don't know. But there's all car stuff. There's a lot of stuff you can get into. But we're coming close on time. There's one thing I want to talk about before we finish it up here. On the airplane, I was playing Mario Kart. I'm trying to get gold 3 stars on everything, but that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is in Nintendo Switch Sports.
Okay, I believe we've had a discussion about this on the show before.
I think so, but there has been an update, and now golf
I see.
is on the
Okay.
roster. So
All right.
it is cool that they are making upgrades and new games. But now there's golf,
Nice.
and I have watched somebody play golf. I've not tried it for myself yet,
Okay.
but I watched somebody play golf. So now there are 7 sports: volleyball, badminton, tennis, chambra, soccer.
Chambra?
Yeah, it's like sword fighting.
Oh,
Which ones haven't I said yet?
But not fencing? How is it different
No.
from fencing?
Fencing, you're in a line. Chambra, you have like a stick and you're whacking people. You're like on a platform and you whack people off. It's
okay.
like from
It's like that log game where you're trying to push each other up a log, or I don't know. There's a lot of stuff
No.
like that, right?
It's like from
We played games like that.
like Wii Resort Island. Wii Sports Resort.
I think
There's a game mode in
there's
Wii
something
Resort Sports that's the same thing.
I played something like that where both players are just standing, like crouching in front of each other on pedestals, and you just try to push the other person
No,
off.
it's a
or something.
big octagon. It's a big octagon. Floating.
Okay.
But anyway, okay, so let me think here. Volleyball, tennis, badminton, chambra, soccer, bowling, my favorite one, and then now
course.
golf. Talking about bowling, I played bowling on the airplane again. And
Did they get rid of baseball?
baseball's not on there.
No more baseball? Yeah, they had
No.
baseball in Wii Sports, I think.
Yeah, on Wii Sports there was. Yeah, Wii Sports, the original one was baseball, tennis, bowling, boxing, golf. And then Wii Sports Resort was like frisbee, basketball, garbage. I didn't really play that one. And then Now it's a new one.
The sport of taking out the garbage.
yeah. So it's woman simulator. You do the dishes, you take out trash, and
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow,
You
you're
cooked dinner.
so funny.
Thanks. But
You're hilarious.
as a podcast of 2 guys, we gotta get there. So, but yeah,
Yeah, where? To sexism?
yes, yep. That is where we will end up. The most
All right.
sexist podcast on YouTube. That'll be us. So
I quit.
we'll bring your cousin on, then we'll become not sexist. We Does she know about this podcast? Because I know you don't
No.
tell people about this podcast.
No, she certainly does not.
Man. Come on, man.
You know,
Why are you ashamed?
if she asks about it, I'll tell her. But I'm not just gonna like outright just be, hey man, listen to my podcast about nothing in particular.
How's she gonna bring it up? You're like, hey, you should do a podcast. I think it'd be good for a podcast. Oh, funny you asked that. Actually, I do a podcast. Is that what she's gonna say?
Yeah,
you guys are gonna sit down.
That's exactly how it's gonna go.
Yeah, let me get a cheeseburger. Yeah, I'll go for a taco salad.
Hey, you have a podcast?
Hey, you got a podcast? Hey, you said that real podcast like. You got a podcast?
Do you just do that? Do you just go around public and ask strangers if they have a pod? You did do that, actually. You went up to that K-Love booth and asked that guy about podcasts. He told you had a podcast.
No, I went up and I was like, hey, can we get an ad? And he's like, for what? And I was like, I got a podcast. I was like, oh, yeah, we can't do that. And he's like, oh, me and my friend, we have a podcast. I'm like, oh, cool.
Like the hiccups.
Yeah, no, it's terrible. All right, we got to finish this. Now I'm dying. But anyway, thank you for listening to episode 15 of the Two Guys One Toilet podcast. This has been a fun episode. Sorry about missing last week, but hopefully we won't miss any more weeks. It doesn't really matter if we do or not. Nobody cares. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you listen this far, please comment Mahi Mahi in the comment section down below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much. I'm Kevin. This is Sam. And vive la resistance. Oh, wait, I gotta hit the button.